My top 5 tips on calorie counting, especially if you're a beginner. Number 1, your calories don't have to be super low. Time and time again, I'm seeing everyone say I'm on 1,200, I'm on 1,003. You do not need to be on super low restrictive calories. You need it sustainable, especially for the long run. I always, and I swear by the James Smith PT calculator, I'll leave the link in the description. Just an example, I'm on 2,000 nearly, and I lost £9 in 3 weeks. So make sure you're on the right calories and stop going super low. Number 2, let's talk exercise. So I used to think and believe that when I wanted to lose weight, I had to eat really super duper healthy and go to the gym or do some sort of hard exercise. That's the only way I'm going to lose weight. I need to take up this workout or get a gym pass and eat super duper healthy. You don't need to go to the gym. If you are a beginner and you are looking to change anything, up your daily steps. They are so underrated, and I just believe it's because no one can profit off it. But if you're looking to do anything, up your daily activity. That doesn't have to be going out on a walk. It could be walking the longer way to the shops, or walking the longer way back, or taking the dog an extra 5 minutes. It all really does add up, and that doesn't have to be super speedy steps either. That literally can be plodding throughout your day. So if you're looking to do anything, up your daily activity. I was 6 stone before, and all I did in that time exercise wise was walk. Number 3, when I used to be on other diets, I'm going to say Slim and Well because that was what I was on for the majority of the time, I would be spending out near on double on the shopping bill to have certain food for me while I was on a diet, and it soon adds up and it's really costly. With calorie counting, where you can have whatever, just as long as it's in moderation, you can just eat with the family. So if it is a lasagna, have it. You don't need to be making yourself a different meal or buying these super duper expensive things to make it on plan. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can make anything work, and especially with the cost of living, I had to add this in there. Every time I've done a diet before, my bill has always just skyrocketed. But the best thing with calorie counting is that I'm eating exactly the same as everyone else. The only slight difference is I've got different snacks, but that's just how it is anyway with having kids. Number 4, now if you're going to take anything away from this video, please let it be this. Learn how the body works. Before, I just had no clue how the human body works in a sense of losing weight, and wow, my mind was blown. So just an example, when I would go to a certain slimming group, you would be weighed, right? And you would have a slight gain, and you could just, it wasn't your time of the month, and you couldn't put on it what it was. You've done everything to a T, you've wrote in your food diary, there's no reason for this gain. And then you're asked kind of, what could you do better next week? So you're already feeling like, well, I've done everything right. And you're so confused of why the scale's gone up, yet you've stuck to plan. Now, water retention. I never understood any of this, only if it was like around your time of the month. I didn't know how much contributes to water retention, or the fact that our body is like made up of like 70% water, and it just fluctuates daily. So we are up and down. So you cannot gain fat within a calorie deficit. So if you're in the correct calorie deficit and you've gained on the scales, it's water weight, water retention, or it's muscle gain. It is not fat. And just learning that alone has just changed my mindset towards the scales and has taken away that whole kind of like relationship that I had with the scales. And I kind of just took a step back and I was like, it actually doesn't matter what it says on the scales. As long as I'm going down somewhat, that's all that matters. So yeah, our body weight will be up, down, up, down, up, down, but it has a downward trend when we're losing weight. So yeah, just research and learn how the body works, because trust me, mine. Number 5, and I feel like the best one, just relax. Like, going on from my previous one about learning how the body works, another thing is like, a calorie is a calorie. Your body has no clue what you're feeding it. it just gets nutrition from one or it doesn't from the other. Do you know what I'm saying? So honestly, just relax. If your first couple of weeks are not maybe as nutritious as it could be, you can always work on your nutrition. How about you just start on maintenance calories, start absolutely nailing your tracking, then going into a deficit, learning what's working best for you or isn't. Like maybe you're feeling a bit more hungry even though you're on the right calories. That's where you learn adding more protein in, because it helps you feel fuller for longer. Just relax. I see time and time again everyone coming to me, I'm on 1,200, and one, that's not enough calories and dangerous in the long run anyway, but they are so restrictive and they're giving themselves a good 4 weeks and then just absolutely crashing and burning, because it's just not sustainable. So just relax, make it sustainable, be on the right calories. Like, example, it's the summer holidays, I had a McDonald's and had toffee popcorn in the cinema the other day, but then the next day I'm having a protein yogurt and fruit for breakfast, a chicken salad for lunch, and then a really other good nutritional meal for dinner. Like, it's just all about balance and everything in moderation, and nothing should be off limits. And just relax, okay? Right. I really hope these top 5 tips have helped, and let me know in the comments what else you want to see. And thanks so much for watching and subscribing. I love you lots.